look for any specific traits in a person in order for them to be able to think this way and to apply those concepts?
A person that thinks by analogy, a nonlinear thinker, typically will see the way that they think in the tool set. For a person that's a great problem solver, they have a certain mindset, beliefs, and behaviors that are very typical. One of those mindsets is they pursue ideal solutions. They don't compromise before they start. Another is that they're willing to hold contradictory ideas inside of them at the same time. And this is also something that's been found to be a leadership trait in people. The ability to see the current situation, which is not very good, and to be able to look at the future situation, what they want, and have the ability to say, I'm going to pursue that even though I don't know at this point how I'm going to get there. They have a belief and a certain kind of faith that they know that they can get there even though there is absolutely no evidence in the present time that would indicate that they could get to a solution. But they pursue that. That's a very powerful trait in an individual. Another trait is that they just have a certain kind of problem-solving stubbornness. They just will not let go of it until they solve the problem. They will persist until that problem is solved.
Can you tell me why a mechanical engineer might be interested in these concepts?
Structured innovation is a very powerful tool for mechanical engineers. Early career engineers and late career engineers, both of them are in very strong need of having a competitive advantage. Well, structured innovation provides that. It allows a person to understand a technology, to gain insight into a technology in a new way. A lot of times in our career, early career engineers and late career engineers, they face very difficult challenges that they don't know how to approach that problem, because as industry is pushing the edge of things, we have to face problems and we have to face uncertainty. Structured innovation is the tool set for facing uncertainty. For instance, when I was a kid, my grandfather and I, we were walking down the street and a bus drove by and I could smell the exhaust and it smelled really bad. And I said, Grandpa, I really don't understand. How come that smells so bad? It smells like poison. He says, oh, no, Scott, don't worry. They wouldn't have done that. They wouldn't have allowed that to come out of the back of the bus if it was poison. That was the mindset in those days. We know now, of course, that not only does poison come out of the back of the bus, but there's so much of it that the assumption that engineers made that the atmosphere is an infinite reservoir is not true. And so this is the power of addressing secondary problems. What might our world have been like if the engineers had decided we're going to take one more step a little earlier in the technological evolution to address the smog that was coming out of that exhaust pipe? Why do we wait so long? And with technology moving so fast now, if engineers don't change their mindset and start addressing deeper levels of secondary problems, our society is really getting itself into trouble. I see some really fantastic technologies coming out, nanotechnology and others. But the secondary problems that we're saying, oh, well, we don't know if that's going to cause harm, but everybody knows that small particles do have the opportunity to interfere with the human body. Why do we not address them up front? We need to change the mindset of how engineers are trained. Instead of saying that engineers were taught to compromise, that we say that we are taking a no-compromise stand, that we are going to solve every problem that we can think of at a deep enough level so that when we release a product to society that we really believe that that is a sustainable product that is healthy for humans to use and that it does not have as much risk associated with it as previous products, and that we should be evolving towards better and better solutions over time, solving problems at deeper and deeper levels. Secondary problems is probably the most profound tool in structured innovation and creates the opportunity for engineers and scientists to be true leaders for our society, because we're the ones that have the skill set to do that.